All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Guys, it's time for another review, but first say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man of Log and TV. And let's get started. If you haven't subscribed to the KnivesFAST channel yet, guys, you should do that. I mean, look at this cool logo. And, but anyway, thanks Backpack B for that. So this knife is from our buddy Freak Show EDC. Check him out on Instagram at freakshow_EDC, and he does knife sharpening and all that stuff too, so check him out. Really cool of him to send this and a bunch of other knives along. So this is the Spyderco Slysz, I'm told, Bowie. Now, this guy is the Knife Joy exclusive. Now, it doesn't look super blue right here, but let's talk about that. So Jeremy says here that it was sharpened by him, and he's used it quite a bit. He refinished the scales with glass beads to add a bit of texture to the smooth titanium scales, and he re-anodized it blue. The finish is already snail-trailed and worn from carry. Yeah, he carries and uses his knife. So there you go, guys. That's kind of what you're seeing here. It does have a blue look to it, but at the same point, you know, it's kind of scuffed up, so it looks a little grayish. You do have that loop over wire pocket clip that I love. Got about that much sticking out. Titanium scales. Feels really good to the touch. That texture he put on there. Mostly chamfered. It is a little bit 90 degree right here on the edge. Yeah, not bad. I mean, it's just, they did knock the edge off of it. It just, it's a little more, you know, whatever the word is, a little more squared off than I would particularly care for. But you do have a black backspacer there, as you can see, with jimping texture on that. Jimping on the back of the blade. All right, let's give it an open. So you do have that jimping up here, flat spot here, good thumb ramp, as you guys know I love. Crowning here. I almost called it swedging, but it's not. It's crowning. And this is an M390 blade with that Knife Joy exclusive. These are not available, by the way, guys. When they were $399, $400. There may be more coming. I do not know. You do have that ridiculous full flat grind with that satin finish. Just beautiful. Great tip. Again, you can see I've been using it in Jeremy as well. You do have, I think that's Marcin Swysz's logo, however you pronounce it, made in Taichung, Taiwan. Really well done. Now, in hand, guys, there is, I'm perfect between the two ends of the swell. So you got kind of there and there, a guard, and the back. I'm right in between there. Nowhere to choke up, really. That is a sharpening choil. You do have this cutout for the lock bar here, and your finger does kind of go in that, but it doesn't really, because again, you straddle it a little bit. It doesn't really bother me in that regard. But this thumb ramp is crazy good. Now, the jimping back here, you can use it there. Again, I wish they had taken that jimping all the way up to here, but again, they wanted a flat spot, and that's fine. It works as well. So, guys, if you're looking for a super drop shut knife, this is not the one for you. As a matter of fact, let's see. I think this is running on washers, if I remember correctly. Oh, you're not going to tell me, are you? It's got to be on washers. I should have looked this up before the video, guys. What is wrong with me? All right, I may stop and look in a minute, but I'm 90% sure based on the width here that it's washers. Let's just see. Can we see in there? Not really. So I think it's washers if I remember correctly. And I'm really sorry for not having that in advance. I'll put it in the description if I find it. Now, I am not able to middle finger flick this knife, guys. It's just a little too tight. Well, okay. Did you see that? All right. I did it. So let's try it again. See if the lightning strikes twice. Okay, so I was not able to middle finger flick it, but maybe like 10% of the time before. It is not a super dropper. You can get it to go down. The blade goes, man, I'm having focus issues today. The blade goes close to the end, but again, you have that guard that comes, the backspacer that comes up, so not a problem in that regard. Really, really dig it. This one is dead center. Lockup is, good grief, 50, almost 60%. Rock solid. Up and down, side to side, there is no play. It is locked up like a bank vault. Again, if you're looking, again, you can thumb flick it as well. And I was able to middle finger flick it twice. Let's just try it 3 times to see if I can screw it up. Nope. All right. Well, there you go, guys. And I have carried this quite a bit, but I guess I just relied on the thumb flick just because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to do it. But again, that cutout is more for the hole. And again, you can see on the other side, I don't have that much room. That's why it's a little more difficult to flick. But apparently, yeah, see, now I messed it up. So I did it 3 out of 4 times. Let's see if we can go for 4 out of 5. Nope. Okay, so 3 out of 5 times. So you get my point. It's just you don't have that same cutout. It's a little more difficult. You do have a standard lock bar. I think it must be carbonized because there is no lock bar face. But again, no real issues there. The lockup is great. There is absolutely no lock stick. Good night. All right. I am struggling, guys. I don't know what the deal is. So let's go through the specs. This one is 7.79 inches. The blade length is 3.42. The steel is M390. Close length or handle length, well, close length is 4.37. And let's just do this, guys, because I'm curious. Between those two kind of guardy things there, you're at, I would call it 3.5. So yeah, but you know, there's plenty of handle. It's just, how does it feel in your hand is the question. 4.3 ounces. There's really no weight relief inside. Nope, it's flat scales on the inside. No weight relief. The clip position is ambidextrous, left and right, tip up. Very, very cool. Made in Taiwan, as I said. And I wish I could daggone find painstaking. I'm reading stuff, trying to find. I do not find on the listing in Knife Joy whether it's on washers, but I'm going to say it's on washers. I am 83% sure it's on washers, and if I'm wrong, it won't be anything different, as you guys know. So there you go, guys. The Spyderco Slysz Bowie. I really dig this thing. By the way, carry is good and slender in the pocket, and it kind of cants out a little bit. Feels really good. Plenty of room to sort of get your hand down there. It's nice and smooth. No issues there whatsoever. This jimping back here isn't super useful for me, but it also doesn't bother me. Man, guys, I am so sorry the focus is struggling today. I haven't changed anything. Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe I need to tweak that light a little bit, but we'll do it after this. And there you go, the Spyderco Slysz Bowie. I hope you guys in swish, whatever, I don't know. So there you go. Guys, sometimes I cut the camera off and realize I forgot my favorite part of a knife. That's the cardboard destroying ability of this knife. I already did a few here a minute ago, but I mean, this guy, let me do this and not look through the camera because I'm going to cut myself. But this is thick cardboard, and this guy just destroys cardboard. Just look at that, guys. And this is not thin cardboard. So there you go, the Spyderco Slysz Bowie, swish, whatever. And guys, thanks so much for checking it out. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And again, just chewed through this cardboard. And thanks so much, guys, for all your support and putting up with my craziness, and for watching the KnivesFAST channel.